Yo, guys, as you may know, the Riven Tides update came out today, and here are the patch notes. Scout reports have been returning from Riven Tides. Fragments of observation logs, faded photographs, and footage of the coast have finally made their way back to Speranza. It's now, oh yeah, I've already read all of this in my previous video that I've uploaded today. If you guys want to check it out, please consider check that one out first. I've already read the little top part, so what's new? The Riven Tides map, the Beachcombing map condition, U Minor map condition exclusive to Riven Tides. Search for buried treasure on the beaches of Riven Tides. Just make sure you have the right tool for the job and be prepared for unexpected discoveries. There's a new enemy known as the Arc Turbine. There's the new expedition window, Triumphant Exit, available it says April 17th. New items: Epic Gadget, Powered Descender, Uncommon Throwable, Crash Mat, Common Deployable, White Flag, Common Gadget, Dock Master's Detector, New Player Project, the Avian Alarm, Last Resort Event, earn merits by collecting ship models and via XP across the different maps to earn rewards. The Wind Sprite ship model, Twilight Compass ship model, Velocity ship model, Serena Dorada ship model, Leviathan's Crown ship model. And for Trial Season 4, they have that as well. The Solaire set, the Rashetta set, new Augment Tactical Mark III Smoke. Hmm. Did they just add that? I think that's new. And the dev note here: with the addition of another tactical augment in this patch, it is worth stating that we are aware that some augments, particularly the combat augments, are not performing as well in their roles as we would like. We are working on a general balancing pass for augments to buff some of those that are underperforming, most especially the Combat Mark III flanking augment, which has yet to find its place to shine. It is also a goal to develop the full roster of augments to ensure that all categories are well represented. The patch highlights trigger nade balancing, repairing changes, and a Bettina buff. So they buffed the Bettina. The weapon economy adjustments. Well, let's look. This balance changes. Weapon economy adjustments. The weapon economy has increasingly started looking more and more unbalanced, where players engaging in heavy PvP have to make a lot of difficult decisions around their weapons, while the most friendly players have ended up in a chronic state of weapon accumulation. We want to balance this out so that all players are challenged by weapon attrition as well as introducing new ways to combat it. So there's a new feature, Repair on Upgrade. Weapon upgrading becomes very expensive when you feel like you have to repair the weapon beforehand, making it less accessible than we would like. To give more ways to repair low durability weapons and elevate the upgrade loop, upgrading weapons will now repair 25% of the weapon's max durability. Weapon drop and durability. We're reducing weapon spawn around the outskirts of the maps to increase value and tension of high tier areas and locked rooms. We're also increasing the range of durability a weapon can spawn with, as well as reducing the average outside of locked rooms. This should be easily recouped by the new repair on upgrade. Average durability on spawned weapons is 50 to 30. So they changed it to 30, I think? Not entirely sure. These changes mean that you might find a weapon on the outskirts with 15 durability, but will still find weapons around 60 durability in locked rooms. So you'll find weapons with better durability in locked rooms, apparently. Weapon durability lost on shot. We've heard a clear frustration that maintaining high tier weapons is very expensive compared to the lower tier ones. We want high tier weapons to have more longevity compared to low tier weapons. So we're adjusting durability loss on shot to match this. Common weapons plus 75% durability loss on shot. Uncommon weapons plus 50% durability loss on shot. rare weapons plus 35% durability loss on shot, and for epic weapons, 5% durability loss on shot, and finally the legendary weapons, minus 10% durability loss on shot. Then weapon durability loss on being knocked out. We want heavy PvP to be a viable way to play Arc Raiders. And to align this playstyle with other ways to play, we're reducing durability loss on weapons when a player is knocked out by 50%. Durability lost on weapons of knocked out player who has a 30% durability goes down to a 15% durability. And for Arc, they removed comets from standard sessions in the damn battlegrounds, reduced Firefly presence heavily in damn battlegrounds, reduced comet presence in Buried City, and here's another dev note. The addition of comets and fireflies raised the difficulty in beginner-oriented sessions a bit too much. And to bring that experience back to the intended level, we opted to reduce their presence in the sessions that were affected the most. And for gameplay, Stella Montis, they adjusted Exodus Recyclables loot distribution to be more evenly spread across containers. As for items, the vaporizer regulator stack size has increased from 1 to 3. Trigger grenade, dev note, you can no longer throw a new grenade at the same time as triggering a previously thrown one, and will instead have to wait for the animations to finish. This should reduce trigger grenade spam by increasing the delay between each grenade, and effectively remove the ability to prematurely detonate a second grenade with the first one. And they added a 1 second delay after using the throw action before allowing the next throw/trigger action. Added a 1.3 second delay after using the triggered action before allowing the next throw or trigger action. Photoelectric Cloak, increasing weight of Photoelectric Cloak from 1 to 3 to bring it more in line with its rarity cost. Increased power use rate from 2.5 seconds, from 2.5 seconds to 10 seconds. The dev note, the photoelectric cloak has been quite aggressively overperforming, especially in regards to the length of time it can be activated. This change is intended to add more intentionality between uses. It still has the same strength while activated, but now you might need to find cover sooner or think more about how you approach areas heavily contested by arc. And let me just skim over all of this. There's a lot to go on through here, so I think I'm gonna just hit the highlights, and then I'm just going to put the link for this in the description below, so you guys can look over the patch notes for yourself. As for weapons, the Patina balancing, the dev note for it, the Patina has been buffed to push it closer to its rarity. The base damage and damage against arc armor has been increased to get more value out of each bullet, but the base fire rate has also been reduced. The dispersion has been adjusted to support firing the weapon in longer bursts before losing accuracy, and the stack size of heavy ammo has also been increased to make it less punishing to bring the ammo you need. These changes should make each shot matter more, while also providing the ability to land more shots if you control your bursts well. The base damage is increased from 14 to 16. Base fire rate reduced from 285 to 235. Per shot dispersion reduced by around 40%, making it bloom slower. Dispersion recovery time improved by around 30%. Damage against arc armor increased by around 33%. So the heavy ammo stack size has now been increased from 40 to 60, which is good because I always use heavy ammo because I always take the Pharaoh. And for the bug fixes, I'm just going to go straight through this a little bit. They fixed aim assist not targeting leg joints and weak spots on Bastion, Bombardier, Queen, and the Matriarch. They fixed an issue where Vaporizer and Arc Surveyor patrols could stop moving until alerted. Fixed an issue where Arc enemies did not react to nearby breaching sounds. And for the Bastion, they fixed a bug where the Bastion could be too accurate when switching targets mid-fire. Vaporizers added to they added the vaporizers to more maps and conditions. Good grief, can't speak. And for the animation for emotes, they have reworked the emote system to allow even more emotes to be played while running. Give it a try. They have done some audio fixes. Let me see about the audios. So they fixed a potential crash related to voice over data. Okay, so that's where the crash, I guess the game crashes come from. Not entirely sure. They need to fix the game crashing. The game's been crashing a lot for me lately. And for emotes, fixed an issue where objective and emote sounds could persist or double after reconnecting to a match. Audio now stops correctly. For voice chat, added a noise suppression option for voice chat for clearer communication. Fixed voice chat breaking after opening platform UI. Cosmetics and customization, character customization. They fixed an issue where facial hair and face masks could briefly glitch when changing faces or outfits. They did some gameplay changes to the expedition, fixed an issue where players signed up for an expedition would not depart as scheduled, introduced a late departure option, and they've done some stuff for the items and for the maps and the movement and performance, quests, social stability. I'll come back to stability. They fixed some of the UI, expedition, projects, inventory, surgical, emote wheel, Raider Den, workshop, VFX, and then they have other known issues. We'll probably come back to other known issues. Yeah, there's a lot to go on from this update. So I'm going to put this in the description below. So if I can go back to where was stability, let me scroll back down. I think I passed it. Stability. They fixed a server crash that could happen after a round ended, particularly when players disconnected and reconnected. Fixed issues around missing an expedition departure that could make the game unresponsive on load or cause your character to appear missing. Fixed a rare crash that could occur when certain items triggered visual or audio effects. Fixed a crash that could occur with certain outfits. Now let's go back to other known issues here that they have. Let me wake my computer back up. It fell asleep on me. So, known issues. In rare cases, purchases might not work in the customization screen. Reopen the customization screen to fix it. The Firefly may sometimes disappear after going idle and drop an incendiary grenade. Shredders float to the ceiling in some rooms of the hidden bunker. Arc may spawn inside the geometry on the dam. Flying Arc may sometimes appear stuck and idle. Purchase Raider tokens page may appear in front of the inbox and profile page when switching between them. Player animations may appear broken when interrupting a search of the Baron Husk. The off the radar quest cannot be completed on Riven Tides. Visual issue when looking at Crash Mat and spectator mode. The Leaper can jump through the turbine. Oh, that's great. That one's not good. The event skin preview incorrectly displays post round event progress. The Rashetta outfit is missing some of the color details displayed in promo material. Will be amended in a future patch. So I'm going to leave all this in the description below. And if you guys like the Arc Raiders news to keep going, then please hit the like button. And if you guys want to see more Arc Raiders content, whether that be more Arc Raiders news or gameplay, anything like that, please consider subscribing. And I should be able to live stream this either later on today or it's going to be sometime this week. I'm going to live stream the update. And there's going to be a video on the update, like a solo raid video of the update, coming out on Monday of next week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.